Sorry about that. So, guys, we are going to read 2 extra chapters for you because that happened. And so, guys, let's get started. Hello, Mommy. Chapter 6, All Day at School. Mia watched the hands on the big round clock above her classroom door. It felt like weeks before she was racing out of the school double doors to search for her mom on the corner where they usually met. When she first spotted Mom, Mia couldn't see Callie. Mia had been picturing Mom holding the kitten in her arms, the way she had at home. Where was that calico kitten? Weren't they taking her to the vet? Calico kitten, weren't they taking her to the vet? Then when she looked closer, Mia noticed a cloth pet carrier strapped across Mom's shoulders. Mia leapt down the stairs, pushed her way through the crowd of kids, and raced up to Mom. Hi, Mom. Mia bent down to see through the mesh windows of the carrier. Hi, Callie. The kitten was huddled in the back corner of the carrier. Mom had put an old towel in there with her, but Callie still looked cold and scared. I borrowed the carrier from Nana Kate. It's from when she had a cat, but I don't think Callie likes it in there, Mom said. I don't think she likes it being closed in, period. She kept trying to sneak out all day long. Kitten shouldn't be running around outside with that nasty cut. Oh, is that your cat, Mia? She's adorable. Mia looked up to see Carmen, a girl in her class, standing beside her. Carmen had never really talked to her before. I just love calicos, Carmen said. Did you know that almost all calicos are girls? Only like 1 in 3,000 is a boy. Boy, weird, huh? She bent over to get a closer look at Callie. Mia was surprised Carmen knew about cats. Well, she's not exactly our cat, Mia said. Carmen stood up and gave Mia a long look. She lifted her wavy back hair over her shoulder. What do you mean? We're just taking care of this kitten, Mom said. Mia helped rescue her from the street. Her foot is cut, and we're taking her to the vet. Cool, Carmen said. She twirled a guitar key chain on her finger. You're lucky. My mom won't let us have a cat too much hair. Yeah, Mia said with a sigh, but we're just keeping her for a while until her foot is better. Then maybe we'll help her find her a home. Well, fostering a cat is better than nothing, Carmen said. I will say you're lucky. See you, Mia. She gave a quick wave and walked away. Fostering, Mia liked the sound of that. It was better than just having Callie visit. After Carmen was out of earshot, Mia looked up at her mom. How long can we foster Callie? Mom didn't answer. Instead, she said, Here comes Michael. She motioned to Michael to meet them farther up the sidewalk and gave Mia a gentle nudge. Michael tried to bend down as she walked so she could see Callie. As soon as Mom started to move, Callie started to meow. Oh no, here we go again. I don't like this feeling. I can hardly stand up. And there's no way out of this bag. I'm glad to see the girl again. She has a kind voice. Maybe she will let me out. It's okay, Callie. We'll be at the Wags and Whiskers soon. Mia and tried to reassure the kitten, whose eyes were wide with fright. You're going to love Dr. Bulford. She'll help you get all better. Soon they were sitting in the Wags and Whiskers waiting room. Mia had often stared at the pet owners through the front window, wishing she had a pet too. But now she was just worried about Callie. The kitten held up her hurt paw and licked it. Dr. Bulford appeared behind the reception desk, her strawberry blonde hair shoved behind her ears. Callie, she called, glancing around the room. Mia saw the vet smile when Mom, and Michael stood up. Follow me, Dr. Bulford said as she headed down a long hallway. Once they were in exclamation room, Mom shook Dr. Bulford's hand and introduced everyone. Oh, I've met Mia and Michael. They're real animal lovers, Dr. Bulford said. Her voice was warm and kind. I'm so glad your family has adopted a kitten. She put her hand on the carrier. But we haven't, Mia said. The vet looked confused. Callie turned up on our block yesterday, Mom explained. We took her in because she has a cut on her paw. We thought she needed some medical attention. I named her Callie because she's Mia began. Calico, Dr. Bulford said, smiling and nodding. Cute. Well, since Callie's a stray, I'll have to give her a full exam to make sure she's healthy. But let's have a look at that paw first. But Mom unzipped the bag and Callie poked her head out, her paws resting on the top of the carrier. Finally, we've stopped moving, and this bag is open. I'll peek around first, and then I'll explore. When Callie peeked out of the carrier, Mia thought she looked like that, just like a picture in a cat calendar. Adorable. Then Callie sneezed, and she looked even cuter. Michael laughed. He smiled at Mia. She's pretty funny for a cat, he said with a mighty leap. Callie burst out of the carrier and landed on Dr. Buffalo's examination table. You're a frisky one, aren't you? The vet said. I won't hurt you. I just need a look at that paw. So she reached for Callie, but the kitten jumped off the table and onto the floor. She ran to hide under a chair. Dr. Bulford laughed. I guess that cut doesn't slow her down that much. She was obviously used to animals trying to hide. In no time, she had picked Callie up and was investigating the cut. Callie let out a low growl, and her body seemed to stiffen. Mia winced. She hoped it didn't hurt too much. Michael reached out to squeeze Mia's hands. She squeezed back. It's okay, girl, the vet said, reassuring Callie. Sure clucked her tongue and scratched the kitten under the chin before looking up at Mia and her family. You did the right thing, bringing her in, Dr. Bulford said. Her foot would probably heal fine on its own, but just in case, I'll put in a few stitches and give her some medicine to stop any infection. She paused. We also need to talk about the fact that she's a stray. Mom looked at Mia and Michael. Mia squeezed Michael's hand again. I get the feeling from my exams, said that Callie has been on the streets for a while, so I'm guessing she does not have a family of her own, Dr. Bulford said, and you're willing to give her a home once she's better. Mia wanted to yell out, yes, yes, yes. She was dying to give Callie a home, but she knew it wasn't up to her to decide. She looks at Mom. We're really not ready to adopt a kitten permanently, Mom said. The doctor nodded. Dr. Bulford tilted her head to one side as she continued to examine Callie. Now that I think of it, she looks familiar, the vet said. I think it looks familiar, the vet said. I think I've seen her prowling along Park Street over the past few months. The vet looked into the kitten's ears and mouth and stroked Callie's fur. She started right between the ears and ran her hands all over, way down Callie's back. She seems healthy, but I don't recommend letting cats live outside in this neighborhood. It's too busy. Callie has a hard time staying indoors, Mom said. She fiddled with the carrier strap all day. She either stared out the window or stalked near the door, just waiting for a chance to get out. As a vet, I can advise you to let her back on the streets, said Dr. Bulford. But I know there are some cats who just can't live inside. She gathered Callie into her arms. I'll need to take her in the back to stitch up her paw. You can wait in the resuscitation area. Don't worry, we'll take good care of her in the meantime. I need you to make a big decision. Is Callie going to heal her at the clinic, or will she be going home with you? Mia caught her breath. She looked at Michael, and they both looked at Mom. Mia crossed her fingers. Chapter 7. Please, Mom, Mia said in her sweetest voice out in the waiting room. Callie needs us. She didn't say any more. Mom hated begging. Just give me a minute, Mom replied. I'm thinking I'll help, Michael said. I mean, Mia and I will take care of her. Mom turned and studied Michael. Really? She asked. Sure, he replied. Mia stared at Michael, and she had never expected him to want to help with Callie. Michael looked past Mom, and his eyes met Mia's. He shrugged and smiled. She's not a dog, but she's okay, he said. All right, Mom said. We can take her with us, but just until she gets better. Then we'll have to find her a real home for her. Mia wanted to jump for joy. They were taking Callie back home. Then Dr. Bulford brought Callie out to the waiting room. Mia listened closely to everything the vet said. She told the Battalis to bring Callie back to the vet. She told the Battalis to bring Callie back to the office in 1 week, so she could look at the wound. By then, the stitches would have this solved. Meanwhile, you need to keep Callie inside so she can heal properly, the vet finished. That cut has to stay clean so it won't become infected. She smiled at Lizzie. Have fun with Callie, she said. She's lucky to have you to take care of her. As they left Wags and Whiskers, Mom mentioned that she needed some vegetables for dinner. That night, Mia skipped all the way to Mr. Lee's market. A week? She had a whole week with Callie? That had to be enough time to convince Mom to keep Callie forever, especially if Michael helped. I'll wait out here with Callie, Mom said. When they got to the market, you two go in and get a bell pepper and a bunch of broccoli. Mom handed Michael some money. Mia waved to Callie and then followed her brother inside. When they went up to the cash register, Mia was too excited to be shy. Quickly, she told Mr. Lee all about what happened at the vet and how Mom had agreed that they could take Callie home. While she healed Mr. Lee closely as he made change and put their vegetables in a bag. Where's Callie now? He asked. She's right outside with Mom, Mia said. Mr. Lee glanced around the store to make sure no one was ready to check out. Then he walked out from behind the register, past the waist-high freezer case and the gum and candy shelves, and through the door. Oh, hello, Mr. Lee, Mom said. I'll bet you want to say hi to Callie. She's doing well, thanks to you. Mr. Lee stooped down so he could look through the carrier window. Hello, little kitty, he cooed. He scratched at the carrier with his index finger. Callie meowed through the mesh. It's my friend from the store. I can still smell that yummy food he gave me. Fish! Delicious! And I remember how he scratched me under the chin. I like to be petted there. Meow, 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 meow. Mr. Lee smiled. Remember me? I was lonely after you left. Come visit me anytime. I'm glad you are feeling better. Mia knew how Mr. Lee felt. She had felt lonely at school too. She had spent the whole day thinking about Callie. Mia laughed. Now Callie was trying to pull at Mr. Lee from inside the carrier. She's waving at you, Michael said. Mr. Lee smiled at Callie. I need to get back, he said, pointing at the store. Come on, Mia said. After Mr. Lee had disappeared back into his market, she couldn't wait to get home. She wanted to hold Callie, play with Callie, and just watch Callie walk around their apartment. At home, Mia and Michael raced through their homework and played with Callie, while Mom worked in the kitchen. They pulled a string and Callie chased it. The excited kitten scampered after the twine, batting at it with her claws. Extend! Mia loved how Callie's ears twitched. Just before she was about to pounce, when she was playing, her paw didn't seem to hurt one bit. Michael dragged the string into his room and climbed on the bed. Mia watched as the string slithered behind him. Callie watched too. The kitten hunched down. She held her head close to the floor and twitched her tail in the air. Then Callie tore across the room and sprang up to the bed, her teeth and claws tearing at the quilt. Michael and Mia cracked up. Dad got home just before dinner was ready. We're in here, Michael called with Callie. We're in here. Mia looked up when Dad appeared in the doorway. She was holding Callie in her lap, and she could feel the kitten's gentle, even purr each time she stroked the white fur on her neck. Dad bent down and scratched the kitten behind the ears. Hi there, Miss Callie. Aren't you a happy cat? Callie purred even louder. Oh, I could get used to this. These people know how to play and how to pet. I rest for another minute, then I will look around some more. Dinner conversation was all Callie, and more Callie. While they ate and talked, Mia watched Callie the kitten, sat on the sill of Mom and Dad's bedroom window, and stared outside, peering around the branches of the ficus tree. Can Callie sleep at the bottom of my bed? Mia asked. Not tonight, honey. Mom said she may want to explore in the middle of the night, and I wouldn't want her to keep you up. We'll make her a little bed in the family room. Mia nodded and looked down at her food. Mom was right. Mia knew that the great cats were nocturnal and did most of their hunting between sunset and sunrise, so Callie might be up late. Still, Mia was disappointed. She had always dreamed of having a cat sleep on her bed, keeping her feet warm. While Mia was in the bathtub, she heard Mom open the lion closet, searching for some old towels for Callie to sleep on. She could also hear Dad and Michael talking out the trash. She thought about how just the night before they had searched for Callie around the trash cans and under the cars. Now Callie was safe inside with them. After her bath, Mia got into her pajamas and went to inspect the cat bed. Mom had put in a spot next to the couch. It was a soft pile of towels, topped with one of Mia's old baby blankets. Mia knew that Callie would love it. Let's show it to her, Mia said to Mom. Okay, I think she's in the front window, Mom said. Be gentle when you pick her up. Watch out for her paw. Mia rushed into her parents' room, but Callie wasn't sure. She looked on all the windowsills, behind the big plant, and under the bed. Mom, she's not here, Mia yelled. She looked around the room again and then headed back to the family room. Mom came from the back of the apartment. She wasn't out. She wasn't in your or Michael's room either, Mom said. When Dad and Michael came back from taking out the trash, Michael looked first at Mom. Dad looked first at Mom, then at Mia. What's wrong? He asked. Mia didn't even want to say the word. Mom put a hand on her shoulder. Callie's gone, she said. Chapter 8, guys. So, guys, we are going to end this video. And so, guys, I'm sorry about that. But it is we are about to go to go trick-or-treating. Happy Halloween. Bye.